Okay, so who remembers when I was shelling out ear corn last fall and collecting the cobs and shucks? Well, I got the hydro here hooked up to a collection of those. We'd filled up manure spreaders and silage wagons. Yep. And here's a manure spreader full. It's a little dusty, but I'm just gonna make a pile. Maybe take the skid steer and push it around. I don't quite have a good handle on getting this thing maneuvered around here right now. Plus, the side slinging action really isn't so good. These narrow pens, like, it's just so small. It'd be great for manure, obviously. But like to drive in here, this pen maybe, but the maneuverability is kind of hard. Like a box spreader is pretty easy. You just kind of back in here. But this one, well, maybe for this one pen's pretty wide, it might work okay. One big dust cloud, here we come. The cobs are incredibly absorbent. The shucks, well, I mean, they absorb stuff too, but the cobs they soak up moisture. This manure is so dry. I mean, we're not testing our numbers either, which helps. Now the auger's doing something down there, that's good. I was kind of worried about that. I always kind of wonder, these would be great for liquid, I feel like, but for dry pen pack, I'm not sure. That seems like it might be hard on the auger down the center if it's too dry or hard. I'm pulled all the way in, so I may have to back up some to add to the pile. But this is how we're bedding. See what's going on behind here. Oh yeah, that shield's loose. Gear reduction, gear reduction, gear reduction. The tank's in incredibly good shape on this, I feel like, for being a manure spreader. Well, other than a dust storm, I was hoping this would turn into a more fun video, but it's mostly just dust. So I'm curious if anybody else beds with corn cobs. I don't know, we'll probably put like half the load in here and save half for another pen. All the other pens I'm gonna have to just make a pile out back and push it in. Probably a solid half for sure. This pen is twice the size of all the rest. Okay, oxys. Now I'll bring the skid steer in, push it around. If I need more bedding, I've got plenty more at a later date, and I still got piles of wood chips outside. Well, here we are exercising another way, which we stored our shucks and cobs from shelling out the old ear corn. Yeah, we remember filling this on video with the flail chopper. And since I can't get in the barn, I'm just gonna dump a pile here and then push it in. It's slightly less dusty-ish. That might be a lie. I'm unsure how I feel about how much the beaters are wrapping with shucks. That's why we never green chopped into these wagons. Wouldn't feel comfortable with that. But this stuff's fairly light and fluffy, so I'm not overly worried. And I love the hydro, because I'm not even sitting in the seat. I just gotta play with the lever and move it forward. This brings back memories. Unloading silage wagons right here, because there's the old silo foundations right next to us. It's been a long time since we filled it. That fell over 20 years ago now. Whoa, I'm getting old.